Me. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. A pack of pickled peppers Piper picked.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck could chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Toy boat.
Oh! Boom, mic drop. Toy boat. I don't want to hear no boit. I don't want to hear no toit. You feel me?
What is it?
I don't know what I've been told. All right, gentlemen.
Unique New York.
Unique New York. Austin and Caden, between the both of you, how would you like to have $100 million?
Like we share the 100 million, or just one of us gets it?
This post-tax, pre-tax?
Yo, guys, don't ask questions.
Does it come in like a
just
bag
did yes
of money,
or no.
like in the cartoons?
It's a
Yeah, is this
shoebox
dirty
of
money?
money.
Is it dirty? How did you get it? Is this? I don't want to touch dirty laundered money.
I'll tell you how you got it. Here is let me throw a couple hypotheticals at you, okay? And for both, the reward is $100 million, US dollars, crisp dollar bills. And the first hypothetical, to earn this money, you have
Wait,
to
is this
every
like
day.
physical bills? Because I'd be nervous about losing it. Sorry, just
That's a
it's
lot.
just like in a bank account. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
First purchase would be a big safe to hold all of my bills.
yeah. No, that's practical. I get that. Let's say we wire it to your bank account. It's the 21st century, so we're not animals.
Cool. All right.
Here's the first hypothetical to get this cash prize: is every day for 3 years you would teleport to a random spot in the ocean for 30 seconds. Shout out to my boy Andrew Holmes for this hypothetical. So again, every day for 3 years, you randomly teleport to a spot in the ocean for 30 seconds. And here are the caveats. This can happen at any time of day. You spawn on the surface of the water, so you're not like in the Marianas Trench, you're not underwater or anything. And once the 30 seconds are over, you return to your previous location with no lingering effects of what just happened, unless you die. If you die, you're just dead. So the question is, yes or no, would you do it? 100 big ones, 100 million big ones.
How long does it take for hypothermia to set in?
I think like 31 seconds, so we should be good.
Oh, yeah. I did it for 6 years for half the same. That didn't make any sense.
So true.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like 30 seconds isn't long enough. Like, unless you're literally just like a shark happens to be going for like a school of fish and you just happen to be like dropped right in that school of fish. Like, I feel like 30 seconds would be pretty, it'd be pretty tough for you to die at that time.
Okay.
So I'd take 100 large.
100. Okay. Caden, what's your answer?
Oh, I would do it too. Although I think I'd be more scared of going over near Australia and there's like a saltwater crocodile coming for me in those 30 seconds. That would be scary.
Dude, also, imagine if you're like asleep when that happens and you just wake up
2 a.m, boom,
in the Arctic Ocean.
Guys, you're not thinking about this.
I feel like you would need some system where you always have like some sort of weapon strapped to you, so if there was anything, or you slept with like a pool noodle just in case if you were extra tired, so you could float a little bit.
How about a life jacket?
That makes way too much sense.
You're more of a pool noodle guy?
Yeah. It's half weapon, half floaty.
It's true.
Also, it just looks
good
cool.
to walk around with goggles too, just in case.
Yeah, but what if you go to a really like pretty place? You could like go down
There's some very
like
pretty parts
6 feet, and then you could use your pool noodle to like a snorkel. Many practical uses for the pool noodle.
Y'all are crazy. No amount of money.
Do it?
No amount of money I would do that for, because like you're just trapped for 3 years. You have no quality of life, because I would never drive a car, because if I'm driving down the highway, boom, I teleport to the ocean. That's
what happens to your body as you tell I
thought you said you come back with no lingering effects, as if you never
from
left.
what happened in the ocean, but what happened, your car would just drive itself for 30 seconds.
Yo, brother, if I had $100 million, I would have my own driver driving me places at that point. I would not have to worry about that. I would have people do everything for me.
That's true.
If I have like some eggs cooking or something and like I don't want to burn the house down, like I just have a personal chef. Just pay it for 3 years. Be good.
Okay. I guess that is only if the $100 million gets wired to you before the 3 years, which Which it's our own hypothetical, so I would say yes, that is the case.
That's true.
But yeah, all it takes is one day you spawn directly in front of a boat. Boom, you're dead. Boat hits you. Shark gets you. Yeah, I'm talking about a great white sea here.
I still think, yeah, you could just like always be walking around with a giant pillow or something, or just like in those like big bubbles. You could just move around
that's a
in that for
great
a couple
idea. One of
years.
like the hamster ball things.
Yeah. Or you could
Yep.
be like, I don't know, invest in some things to be like Iron Man, where like you have an Iron Man suit on at all times. So no matter, even if
Aquaman.
you get hit, Aqua, even better. Yeah. Except I don't think he had a suit. I think he was shirtless. So
Yeah,
that would,
he was
his pecs
shirtless.
were
You
his
would
own
remember that fact.
protection. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice Jason Momoa, guys.
My gosh. That's funny. Okay. All right. Well, I accept your answers. Here's my second hypothetical. Maybe this
Should
one
I
will
send
talk
you my
some
routing
more.
number now?
I already know it.
Okay.
I just don't
7.
know your phone number. That's why, yeah. We know.
Or your mother's maiden name. Otherwise, I'd be
Yeah.
sending me the
What
money
is
right now.
that? Your childhood street, if you wouldn't mind. Okay, here's the second hypothetical for you guys. Again, every day for 3 years, you teleport, but this time to a battle arena to face a randomly generated animal for 60 seconds.
Oh,
Here are the
gosh, that
caveats.
sounds way worse.
Yeah, I would not.
Well, here are the caveats.
Okay.
The animal will attack, whatever animal it is. If it's a squirrel or a saber-toothed tiger. You also receive a randomly generated weapon. So I'm talking flamethrower, or it could be a rubber chicken. Once the minute is over, though, you return back to your previous location with no lingering effects of what happened in the battle arena, including death. So you could die, but you just have to, suffer
Oh, gosh.
for a minute every day for 3 years.
Isn't there a movie like that kind of? I feel like I feel like I read a book where like some guy like time travels, he like keeps on dying, but he can like go back to where he was.
Mickey 17, I want to say, or Mickey Mouse.
Oh boy.
No. Close, but no, I don't think so.
No, maybe it's a different one though.
I don't think we're thinking of the same thing. But have you ever seen the movie Happy Death Day?
No.
Like
Groundhog Day?
It's like Groundhog Day, but this girl dies at the end of every day. And she is like trying to figure out who her killer is, but she's actually getting weaker as time goes on.
Jeez. That sounds
technically, I think we're all right. All 3 of those movies involve people dying repeatedly.
I don't think she got a cash prize though.
No, it's with Robert Pattinson. It's called Mickey 17. It's made in 2025.
Huh. It's
rated R for everyone.
I haven't heard that one. Have you ever seen? Sorry, we're getting. Have you guys ever seen About Time?
Who's in it?
It's the guy from The Paper, and I don't remember her name. Rachel McAdams. It's kind of a rom-com, but it's also just about life and time travel. It's like, it's such a tearjerker. So good. But it's also rated R for everyone. So, but that one's so good. Anyways, back to the original question. I would not do that. That sounds terrifying.
Okay.
Wait, did you mention a reward for that, or was it just we had to do that for 3 years? I did not hear the cash reward. It's like if I really want to. Oh, okay.
It's the same. Yeah, 100 million. But
guys, would you rather do that or not do that? That's the question.
But if you die, then it doesn't matter. You just go back to normal life, and so you're guaranteed the 100 million. You just have to be okay with getting mauled by a polar bear like 100 times.
Could you imagine getting like stomped on by an elephant though? And they would remember it and be able to recognize the reflection afterwards.
Yeah, they'd look at their mirror while they were doing it and be like, check this out. No, that sounds terrifying. I feel like that would like super mess with your psyche too. If you're like dying every day, it's like feels like
for 3 years.
For 3 years, you'd be like, life is like, what is life? I just die every day. And whatever.
Seriously, what is it?
Baby, don't hurt me. But here's the thing though. I think maybe in that 3-year span, 6 to 10 times you probably would actually get mauled by an animal, because if it's random,
saying there's no repeats.
I don't know. I don't make the rules, man.
You literally do.
Yeah, it really seemed like you did.
Yeah, let's say no repeats. You only get the polar bear one time. That's like probably the most dangerous one. And then you could get like
How
a
big
fluffy
is this
bunny.
arena?
It's big. It's big. And with a minute, it probably takes like depending on the speed of the animal, like 15 seconds to get over to you.
Because I'm so fast, so speedy, quick. If they came at me, I would just run so fast. I don't think they would ever catch me.
They say jump, and I say on who?
That's what I'm saying.
Caden, I think you're
I don't
vastly
know.
overestimating your abilities.
I think you're
Well,
a
I would
goner,
wear
dude.
shin guards, so my shins would be protected, and they'd probably make
that's
me
your
feel
weapon.
faster.
Only if that's your weapon, Caden, because otherwise you
What?
are in the nude, and mom and dad are watching.
That is extremely vulnerable.
Gross.
Well, for 3 years.
Freaking weirdo.
Yeah, I feel worse for mom and dad than I do for you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just wouldn't do it.
All right. That's messed up, man. Y'all would do the ocean, but and where you could die, but you wouldn't do the guaranteed 100 million, where you just get mauled a few times. Y'all are a bunch of babies.
Yeah.
All right.
Goo goo gaga.
And cue the music. What up? Welcome back to another episode of Brolog. Let me hear you, Austin. Podcast. Come on, Caden. Bro. Nice. If y'all were wondering who's I did not invite him. He just shows up every week. Okay. But he's kind of cool. I'll keep him around.
Yeah.
I guess.
If y'all were wondering who that silky, smooth voice is in the what do you call that? What's that?
The theme song?
My theme song, thank you. Music, yes. That is Austin. And he is on Spotify. Through this podcast. I don't think you publish any songs, but...
And by also, Austin, you mean Frank Sinatra.
Did I say Austin? Yeah, I meant Frankie.
You did. Frankie Fresh. That's what I call him.
Known for his voice and his delicious hot dogs. Anyway, we got an exciting episode this week. Caden and I, along with 14 of our cousins, just got back from a cousin cruise trip. So a lot to go over there. We're also going to hear about Austin's loneliness this past week as he opted to stay home and not hang out with us, which is fine. But yeah,
if I had to.
I know you will. Yeah, but you wouldn't get $100 million guaranteed. So you need to figure out your priorities, man. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, Grandpa and Margina really upped their game if they're giving out $100 million.
Their birthday gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, they get older, just a few extra zeros. You know how it is. Yeah, exciting episode this week. As always, just want to hear about your week. Want to hear what Austin you've been up to, and then Caden and I we're gonna provide some updates about the whole cruise. So over to you, big man.
Oh, that's me. I'm clearly a big man.
You're big man. Also
big
Birdman.
All right. Yeah, it's been a good couple weeks. I guess it's been 2 weeks since we talked last, right?
Dos semanas.
Yeah. 2 semanas.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oui.
So, hablando de español.
Sí. Arigato.
So big news last week is we bought a car.
Woo!
Oh my gosh.
A second vehicle. Yep. I'll show you guys a picture of it real quick. Let me share my screen here. It's be great for the podcast listeners.
I'm really hoping it's that like red car that we had growing up in the backyard that had like the yellow hood. You know, that we would take down our neighbor's driveway.
Oh yeah.
That was a good one.
Pulling out the picture
the
now.
Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Yep. Got a screaming deal on it.
Yeah, I hope that's Wesley's first car.
We want him to be the cool kid, will we? No, just kidding. We bought a Prius. So we went not ergonomical. What's the word I'm looking for? Ecological? Economical?
Ergonomical.
Yeah. Yeah. So Yeah, we bought one earlier this week. I test drove like 5 or 6 of them before, and the Facebook market world is a wild world. Let me just tell you. I felt like every car that we looked at had either like something crazy wrong, like the people didn't speak English. Like the first one we saw, um, Wesley and I drove out there down to Waikiki, and this lady's waiting for us. And as she gets out of the car, she's got like cigarettes, like a box of cigarettes, like pouring out of her pocket. And I'm like,
Nice.
okay, I don't want this
Good
car
start.
already.
Yeah.
yeah.
You're like, what are you selling? What are you
yeah.
selling?
Yeah, it's pretty much how she talked.
Oh,
But
gross.
yeah, so she turns out she's from Houston. So she was like, I was like, oh, cool.
Oh,
Like I'm from Dallas, whatever. We were talking about that, bonding as I slowly backed away from the car that I didn't want because it smelled like smoke.
Did you
And
say got a blast as you were leaving?
yeah, thought about it. She did call me Jimmy Neutron too, which is weird. But
word.
Yeah, weird.
anyway, she kept on asking me if I'd been to Papacitos. Have you guys heard of that?
I have.
I guess okay.
I have
I guess it's
not.
like a big restaurant in
Mm-hmm.
Houston. I don't know if it's just in Houston or what.
I think
But she
there's
asked me
one
like
near
no
Dallas
fewer
too.
than like 4 times in our like 3-minute interaction if I had been to Papacitos, if I like it. And I was like, lady, I
You should
haven't
have
been to
given.
Papacitos. Like,
You
stop
should have
asking
given
me.
should have given a different answer each time. Like, yeah, I've been there before, and then next time, just like, I've never heard of that
yeah.
place. What is
Yeah. Oh wait,
that?
I thought you said Mamacitos. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
haven't been to that. Yeah, but that one
That's
was
funny.
pretty funny. So yeah, every one we looked at was just kind of there's just like something weird and wrong with it. So we're like, okay, I think we need to go like the next level up from what we're looking at. So we got it from this like
Craigslist.
car lot place in yeah, eBay. No, this car lot place in Honolulu, which was like kind of like a dealership, but not really. They just like buy cars from the auction. And anyways, so we found a pretty nice 2010 Prius, white. Her name is Betty.
Oh, I love
Betty.
it. I love that.
Yeah,
She would
yeah.
be friends with Doris. Let me tell you.
Oh, she would. She would.
Yeah.
Betty's a sweetheart.
No.
But yeah,
Tell
we're
me what's the
excited.
mileage?
144,000.
Is that disrespectful if her name's Betty? It's kind of like asking a woman her age.
I don't think so. It feels right. But
144. Okay,
yeah,
so you
pretty
were
stoked.
looking for kind of like a used older car.
Yeah, basically just an island car to get us around, and you know, now that our boys are in different things, we've only had 2 cars for like a year, and I don't even know if that long, like a year and a half of our marriage. The rest of the time, we've only had a single car. It's pretty wild considering we've been married for
Impressive.
over 10 years. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Good
just
on you
opens
guys.
up our world a little bit. So yeah, it'll be nice. So yeah, that was big news this week. Besides
Congrats,
that,
dude.
thanks,
Congrats,
man.
that's big.
That's huge.
Nice. It's a Prius, so it's pretty small.
No, it's massive.
Yeah.
Good to say.
No,
Yeah.
it's good though. Yeah, the boys were pumped. The first night we came home with it, they were just like shirtless, like crawling around in it for like 2 hours. They were just like so thrilled to have something else to play with.
Must
But
have been watching Aquaman.
getting some inspiration. Yeah, so that was pretty fun. I'm excited to have that. It would have been nice today to have actually. That was our boys had soccer games like basically at the same time. So we're like, oh, this would be perfect. First time to use the 2 cars, really. But then the heavens opened up and it's been pouring rain all day, so that didn't happen. But yeah, it's excited. Also, besides that, I've been doing a lot of coaching recently. So have now a couple more weeks left of that. So it's still going, still fun.
Have you tried out any new drills or like any new techniques, and how have you found said techniques or drills? Like, is it just you and ChatGPT, or are you just Googling or watching YouTube videos?
Yeah, honestly, for the first couple practices, I was like really nervous, like I told you guys. So I like looked up a bunch of drills, potential games and stuff. And then after that, like the kids came to me with games they had played in other practices, and we found kind of like 5 or 6 that we all like and is not a pain to get them to listen and do it at once. So we kind of just repeat these over and over again. Like one we do all the time is they call it battleship. So we just have a line, like it's kind of like dodgeball, but with soccer balls. But yeah, you start with the balls in the middle, and then there's 2 teams, and they run, and then you're just trying to kick the ball on the other side. And after like 5 minutes, whoever has fewer balls on their side is the winner. So that one gets them run a lot, and now it's been pretty fun. Yeah, pretty much anything that requires them to listen to instructions for more than like 20 seconds, I've just nixed. Like it is not worth the mental effort. But yeah, no, it's been fun. The tough part is this earlier this week we're still kind of getting over sickness, so I had like hardly any voice, and so
Mm.
yeah, like screaming after them during practice was just impossible. So my
Yeah.
voice was cracking. I was like,
Come
come
on,
over
guys.
here,
Get over
boys.
here.
Yeah. But yeah, we've only got a couple games left, so hopefully we'll get one victory.
All it
So
takes is one.
that's all it takes. And
You
it's been
just
fun. Like
love.
West, yeah, it's like Wesley's gotten a lot better through the season. Like it's been really fun to see, like from where he started to where he's at now. So like that's
Yeah.
been cool. That's been satisfying. He's been
Mhm.
learning a lot and whatnot. So yeah, that's been good. Been fun coaching. So
Good on you. That's
yeah.
that's something that I would say I look forward to, just because I've always like seen that in my future, but I'm also terrified of it,
Yeah.
especially with younger kids. Like, remind me the age range you're coaching.
6, 7.
6. Never heard that combination of numbers before. Seis y siete.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Holy crap. Yeah.
Holy clap. Yeah, no, I feel like the younger kids is just so hard because it's
Dude, yeah.
like you're not actually coaching, you're begging. You're like, please.
No, totally. And this is like this age is probably the youngest that it would be like enjoyable. Like Luke does really well too, but he's got like the volunteer coaches that help him out during his practices and games and stuff. So
Yeah.
and that one is like yeah, that one is hilarious to watch. There's like every 10 seconds like some kids having a mental breakdown and just like running to the sideline crying and like yeah, it's funny. Except there's this one kid who's like way better than everybody else, and his parents know that. So they just like it's so funny, like seeing other parents like in sports situations. It's just fascinating, like how they treat their kid and like other kids and stuff, or like how into it they
Yeah.
are. Like
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, Luke is 4. This is like his first time. Like it is not a big deal. Like I just want him to like stay on the field and like run around. That's fine. But then there's some parents who are just like coaching their kids so hard. They'll be like, Sam, roll back on defense, Sam. Get back, Sam. Kick the ball, Sam. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get it. Get it. Get it. And they're like super intent. And they'll score like, yeah, good job, Sam. Good job, Sam. I'm like, dude, he's like 4 years old, man.
Wow.
Like it's not a big deal.
Man,
Take
he
it
graduated
seriously.
from Sammy to Sam just in one soccer game.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He scored 8 goals and he was like, all right, you are now Sam. So
Call me Samuel.
yeah. Me llamo Samuel. Soy de Brasil. But yeah, it's been funny. It's yeah, it's like one of those things where like obviously when you're a kid you don't recognize it, but like it'd be fun to go back and just like the kids I grew up playing with, like it'd be fun to like see it through the lens now of a parent, like this parent was like pretty intense, like this parent was like not involved at all or whatever. It's just like it's kind of funny to see.
Yeah,
But
totally different perspective than you have when you're on the field as
yeah,
a kid playing. You don't think about
Yeah.
all those things.
yeah. So still haven't gotten thrown out of a game yet though, so
Nice.
still have that
Gotta try harder, man.
that record to live up to. See if I can beat Dad's record there.
Yeah, he's somewhere in between 4 and 1,000, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite a few times. My favorite was at one of Caden's basketball games. He was just heckling the ref the whole time, and the ref came over. He stopped the game. He walked over to Dad, and he was like, "Sir, you need to stop. Like, you're being too much." And Dad put his hand to his forehead. He's like, "Yes, sir." like saluted the ref, and like the ref was like, "That's it." So he, asked him to leave. And I was sitting right next to him. I don't remember how old I was, but I was so embarrassed. I was
I
like,
feel like I vaguely remember this game. Was I there too?
it was an ASU basketball game, so not Arizona State.
Oh.
But yeah,
An
Allen,
ASA?
or ASA,
Allen.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, watching too many
Yeah,
college
like
sports.
I feel like I was there. I feel like I do remember this. Yeah.
Yeah, super embarrassing in the moment. I don't know how
Yeah.
Dad felt, but like obviously
Yeah.
very funny looking back. And
Yeah.
that was a kind of a normal thing for us growing up. So Dad is a big sports fan. That's all it was. He cares too much.
Mhm. He's a perfectionist. Two weaknesses.
Wait, two
Yeah.
quick stories. I remember my very first ASA game was a big step down from PSA. My very first game, I remember there was two kids on the other team that had special needs, and one of them was wearing two left-footed shoes. And I was like early middle school at that point, and I was like, wow, I hope we win this game. This would be really embarrassing if we lost.
Dude, I was like, good on the parents though for getting them out there. That's impressive.
Yeah, they honestly like were pretty coordinated and played decently well.
Yeah.
And then the other story is today is Matt Baker's birthday, so shout out to Matt as well.
Oh, feliz cumpleaños.
But we went and played basketball this morning at the rec center, and the like little like Utah Jazz games were happening with all the like little kids that play on the side courts. And as we were walking out, Matt was telling me how much he would love to, in his current body, just play one quarter in one of those games and just dominate all the little kids, just like throw it down on the 7.5-foot hoop and just just get crazy. Dominate. And I was like, Matt, I love that is your dream. It's just dominating a bunch of 4-year-olds on like a 7-foot run.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That would be fun. We used to go, there were some elementary schools around us back in Provo that had like the 8-foot rims. And so we'd like, my roommates and I would go and we would just play like slam ball there or whichever. Which honestly, like still most of us could like barely dunk on the 8-foot rims, but like it was so fun. Just like, you know, throwing somebody on a poster, be like, yeah, feels so cool. Not that I ever did it, but I've read stories about it.
Yeah, you heard about it.
Yeah,
you're told. Yeah.
It was actually not even your friend group. It was a different group that you saw as you were walking by.
I was writing the story. I was sitting on the side just writing.
Just writing away.
Friends, your water aerobics class, right?
Yeah.
I love it. Well, great update, Austin. Thanks for sharing. Congrats on the Prius. Never saw that one coming. And I also never heard it coming too. It's a quiet car.
Did you smell it coming though?
Oh yeah, dude. I could smell it further than I could throw it. That's for sure. That's one of those sayings that you just hear and you're like, I like that, but I don't understand it.
I don't think that's a saying.
It was because I just said it. I think that's all it takes to qualify.
That is true.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, before we get into just some commentary on the cruise, I didn't know much about cruises. This was my first one ever. Had a lot to learn, and I did a little bit of digging.
Boat?
What the heck? But here are some fun facts about cruises. Although the first one isn't super fun. Did you know that cruise ships, many of them actually have their own jails? They're called brigs, usually located in like restricted lower deck areas. And they also have their own morgues.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, statistically speaking, when you have that many people together in one place on the high sheesh, someone is either likely to die or be disruptive enough that it takes some sort of, jail to hold them back. So,
jeez.
Yeah. Caden disappeared for a couple days, so you might have been in the brig.
Yeah, the food was great. You guys should have joined me. Just had gruel sandwiches. Loved it.
Oh wow!
And the rubber walls were amazing. Just bouncing off.
And the Dementors, they were the worst part.
The Dementors.
So I thought that was crazy. Another fun fact is often the crew members on cruise ships will work 7 days a week, often from, for multiple months. I think 6 to 9 months is the kind of the standard time frame. So
oh my goodness,
they work like crazy, and then they get a couple months off, it sounds like. But no rest for the weary. Cruise ships are pretty big. Would you guys agree with that? Those are some big ships. Did you know that large cruise ships are often longer than the Eiffel Tower is tall? That's how big they are.
That's crazy.
How do you know that? Have you put the Eiffel Tower in the water before and just compared it?
I don't like to give away my secrets, but yes.
Oh,
that's exactly what I did.
To give away your secrets. There's no resistance to that answer.
Yes.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
And just for reference, like the Titanic was like 4 or 5 times smaller than some of the largest modern day cruise ships. So
I have seen those side by sides. Yeah, just how small it looks compared to big old modern. It's like 4 or 5 times smaller, right? Sorry, just repeated everything you said.
Oh, you're a great listener. Very good listener. Wow.
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
called
so
active
heard right
listening.
now. Yeah. Okay, a couple more facts and then we'll move on. But I was curious about this actually on the ship, how, they get all the fresh water. Cruise ships, a lot of them have their own desalination systems. So they generate their own fresh water, for showers and,
Like
the
from the
amount of
ocean?
times that, yeah. Just while they're out at sea. So pretty
That's crazy.
crazy.
Makes sense.
It does. I'm like, where is this water tank that is just providing all this water for us? Well, they make their own. When life
That's
gives
fun.
you lemons,
Take out the salt and put it in water.
Make fresh water. Okay, last fun fact. I looked it up. I was curious because we were out there for 7 nights. I felt like that was pretty long. Not too long. Like 7 nights was a great time.
Yeah.
But I wanted to know, what is the longest cruise ship experience you can get? There are these things called world cruises, and Royal Caribbean, which is a cruise line that we took, has a 274 night, they call it the Ultimate World Cruise, where they go to all 7 continents. I looked at the prices for this to get like the lowest tier stateroom. It's about $61,000 is the entrance fee. Some of the nicer rooms are well over $100,000, but anyway, yeah, you could do
61,000?
274. 61,000 from
I
my
mean, that is
quick Google search.
That is a lot, but 271 days?
274, Mr. Active Listener.
So, we're trying to do the math. Is like, I feel like that wouldn't be that far off from like what normal like rent and mortgage and food and stuff would cost for like a family.
Well, if you factor in the food and everything else that's included, it might I mean, if you could just work remote, you pay for the Wi-Fi on the boat.
Be making money.
I mean,
2027?
I mean,
my God. What are we doing?
My God.
Let's go see the world.
Yeah, let's go to SeaWorld. Kevin, I don't know if you're saying
more words
see the world.
If you do a trick.
Yeah, shout out to Kevin and his Super Bowl commercial. I don't know if y'all saw that.
I did not.
I don't remember what the company was, but yeah, Kevin was featured in a Super Bowl commercial, and it was pretty funny.
He was the number one cameo person for a couple years. Fun fact. Like, people paid more for him than anybody else for cameos. Do you guys know what a cameo is?
I do, but if you could tell Grant what it is so he understands.
It's just like an app where you can like pay actors to record like a 1-minute message for someone. But he was the number one. Yeah, he was the number one like celebrity that people chose.
Well, Grant, now
Yeah, I heard some podcasts with him on it, and he was just talking about. He's like, I think it's because I'm not very intimidating. He's like, I'm not like good looking, and I'm not, but I'm like funny and whatever. Yeah, makes sense.
Dang, I'm a bit surprised by that, but good for you, Brian Baumgartner. Kevin Malone.
Perfect name for him.
It is actually. It really is quite fitting. Yeah, the more you know. Cruises are awesome, and they're quite the operation. So there's a lot that goes into them. And Kaden and I have some topics lined up, just some quick hits about our experience. And yeah, we'll just kind of go through the list. Kaden, if you don't mind starting, the first thing that I want to bring up is just something on the cruise that you loved that specifically happened on the ship, and then go into something that you loved on the cruise that happened on one of the excursions.
All right. I'm going to share specifically one event that was not with the rest of the family on the cruise ship, or rather a single event in which I participated in a ping pong tournament, table tennis, if you will. And
Yeah, you did.
It was like the second day, which Grant also participated, did a great job.
I did.
Luckily we were on opposite sides of the bracket, so I didn't have to face him. Otherwise, it would have been utter annihilation. But
I did a great job at losing in the first round. Took one for the team.
But you looked great while you were losing.
Just felt like I had to follow the sword,
Yeah.
So
but yeah, so I made it all the way to the championship game, And in the
Whoa.
championship game, I just want you to picture this, Austin. There's a black man, bald, has his own ping pong paddle that he brought onto the ship.
Wow.
He's sweating down his bald, glistening head. It's shining. He has his
Okay.
shoulders kind of forward and down, so he's slightly hunched over and has not cracked a smile a single time this whole tournament. And that's who I'm going up against, Chris. And so he let me serve first, and I go up, I think 3-0, playing to 21. But he put some crazy spin. I think it's 3-2 by the time I finish my 5 serves, and then we switch. And the only thing I knew before the game was that he had crazy spin on his serves. So the first serve, I tried to return it, and it hits off my paddle and probably goes 10 feet away from the table. Like, it wasn't even close. And I like kind of like chuckled and laughed and like smiled towards him, and he still just like beads of sweat
Stone-faced.
going down his forehead, staring
Mamba
straight at
mentality.
me. Yeah, I was like, okay, Chris, sorry. And then he gets up. I think it's like probably 15-5. We're playing to 21, and I finally get a point, and the family watching all cheer. They're like, "Oh no!" And I'm like, "Yes, finally did it!" And again, I was kind of joking. Looked up at Chris to see if I could get him to crack smile. Stone cold face, just locked in. He
Dude's a killer.
proceeds to beat me 21 to, I think it was like 8 was the final score. And then they give you like a little medal if you win a competition. That's just like the Royal Caribbean logo, little medallion thing. Chris, again, when he receives the medal, just stone cold face, leans his neck forward, allows the judge to put the medal on. And then one of the guys that I beat in an earlier round challenged him to play afterwards, and he just goes straight back to playing. Unfazed by winning,
What a
unfazed by...
machine.
Yeah, Chris,
And,
he will haunt me for years.
Dang. We're going to
He's
see him in
good.
the Summer Olympics 2028.
Probably,
honestly. Yeah. He put some voodoo mama juju on that serve of his.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Saw him like whispering to the ball every time before he served. I wasn't sure what was going on, but
Yeah. And the ball whispering back to him. And I was like, wait a second. Hold up.
It's like the Road to El Dorado when like they have the little armadillo as the ball in that
Oh,
one
yeah.
game.
That was a great movie. I remember I saw it with Sam Doherty in the theaters, and I threw up during it. So I didn't actually finish it in theaters. I know.
That was a great story, Austin.
I know. I got one of like those little movie meals that come in the box with like the popcorn and who else knows what in it. And I just remember, like 20 minutes into the movie, I just puking my guts out in the aisle.
In the aisle, wow. That's
in the aisle. Yeah. When he did that or on the person in front of me.
Lose at that point.
I know.
That's tragic.
No, but On Ship was so fun. I mean, the shows we saw were fantastic.
So
there were a couple of other like sports little tournament competitions they did, which were a lot of fun. Played basketball with Grant for the first time in a long time.
What?
On the ship?
Yeah, and he only almost broke his finger, but lived to tell the tale.
It's true. I'm injury prone more than the average adult. But it was fun. I think we.
Could you feel it like running around on the?
No, not really. It was on the 15th deck, so it was a very, very big ship. So I don't feel like it was. It did get windy.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
You've been on Carnival too, right, Caden?
Yeah.
Is this ship a lot bigger than Carnival was? Do you remember?
I'm trying to.
I just remember being able to feel it like a decent amount on Carnival, like walking around. It's like it wasn't like crazy, but you could definitely feel you on the water.
It did feel a little bit bigger, and everything felt nicer. And I don't know if that's because it was bigger and that everything was nicer, but I think it's maybe because it was a little nicer and everything was bigger.
Oh my gosh.
I do think it was bigger because I think the one we were on had 16
and better
decks. Yeah, had 16 decks open to the public.
Oh wow.
And I think the Carnival one had like 8 or 10 or something. So
yeah, it feels smaller. Yeah, it felt like it's okay. Bigger, better. Good to know. Yeah, I'm just curious if you could feel it because I remember like coming back from the Carnival cruise. It took me like 4 or 5 days to where I like finally felt like I had my land legs back.
Yeah, there were a couple of nights like during dinner. I feel like we could feel it swaying a little bit, where it wasn't like a big sway, but you would just noticed yourself like kind of leaning forward for a second and then leaning back a little bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is funny
Yeah.
getting back onto land and you're kind of like feeling like you're half drunk walking. You're like,
So
I don't think I drank
did you
anything.
guys, like, were all your rooms by each other? Like, how many of you guys shared
Yeah.
rooms?
So Grant, he shared a room with Amanda. I don't know if you've met her. And I shared a
Oh,
room
so
with
that's how they paired it up.
Tira.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
But yeah, all the rooms were pretty close to each other. We were all in like the same corner on the same floor, pretty much.
Nice. And did you guys,
Yep.
like at the dinners each night, were you all at the same table? Did you have different stuff? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Same
Morgan,
tables.
what was amazing. She planned like a good chunk of the cruise for everyone, like the excursions and everything. So for dinners, we had 2 big tables for the family, and
Mhm.
we had different like seating arrangements every night
Oh,
that
wow.
she like pre-prepared.
Wow, that's
So
good.
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
And then I'll be quicker with this one. Something that I loved that we did on an excursion. I think it was super cool. There was one day where we did ATVs in Mexico and a Jeep. And it was funny. We got off, we found our tour guide, and he was kind of telling us what we were going to be doing. And he's like, all right, so there are 2 Jeeps that we're going to be taking out. And he was cracking jokes. And he kind of looked at us and he was like, so does like anyone have their license? And we all kind of laughed because we thought he was still joking. And he's like, no, really, like, does anyone, like, someone else has to drive the other Jeep? And Kendall and I were the only ones with our license. And so I ended up driving the Jeep for half of the group, which was just funny driving in Mexico.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
not expecting
unexpected. I didn't have to sign any waivers. I didn't even show
Sounds
him my
about right.
license.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That's amazing.
super weird. But yeah, that was kind of fun.
That's funny.
Yeah, you did great, by the way. Great
So how many
driver.
stops you guys did? Mexico, Honduras.
It was two spots in Mexico. So it was Costa Maya and Cozumel,
Okay.
and then Roatan, Honduras.
And El Dorado.
Nice.
It's the
Yeah,
fourth
no,
one.
and Atlantis.
And Atlantis. Dang, that's cool. That's cool. So you guys, was it like the longest stretch you guys had at sea? Was it 2 days then? Or like day and a half?
Yes.
We technically,
I mean,
yeah, the first day we left the port, we had that day. We got on the ship at like 11 a.m., 10:30, 11 a.m. So we had that whole day, but they didn't leave the port till like almost in the evening, I think.
yeah,
Oh,
5
yeah.
or 6.
And then we had the next 2 days fully on the ship at sea.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And was the food amazing?
Oh my gosh. Too amazing. Man,
So
if
good.
I don't want to say too much, but it was good. Definitely put on a lot of weight, and something happened to make me lose a lot of weight. And we're
The
back
ping
where
pong
we started, baby. Oh yeah, a whole lot of cardio,
Yeah.
obviously, and responsible dieting.
I think just about everyone ordered like 2-ish appetizers, entrees, and desserts every night at dinner.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's so good. Everything was like
So-
all you can eat at all times of the day. So
That's
Yeah.
the best part about cruises. Did you
Yeah.
guys have Wi-Fi on the cruise? How do cruises work nowadays? No.
there was like you connect to the boat's Wi-Fi, but it only really connects to the Royal Caribbean app, so that you can see the
Oh.
calendar and the schedule, and there's like in-app messaging so that you can talk to all those that are in your party. But if you want like normal Wi-Fi, you have to pay extra for it. So it was available if you
Gotcha.
paid for it.
Yeah.
So
So is that how you guys FaceTime Lily and stuff?
we would FaceTime her when we were like doing the excursions. Like we went to a couple different resorts that had Wi-Fi, so we just connect really quick and make
Nice.
make those calls, which was awesome. And then
Nice.
Grandpa paid for just self-service every day. So a couple
Oh,
times
nice.
we borrowed his phone, which was super nice. Yeah, not too bad.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Was it weird being away from Lily that long? Sorry, I know you guys have other. Was it?
No, ask
like-
away. It was weird for sure, because that was the longest time that we'd been away from her. There was I think last year for Valentine's Day, we went away for a weekend, and that had been the longest time. But the whole 7 days definitely was hard at first, especially. And I think being able to call her every day
For both you guys?
hard for both of us? Is that what you're
Yeah.
asking? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a crying contest, but I, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, like when we left her that first morning, it hit me pretty hard. I'm like, oh man,
Yeah.
that's so sad.
Yeah.
But after a couple calls into the cruise trip, we knew that she was doing well, that she was happy, and
Yeah.
so
That's good.
yeah, it's good
Nice.
stuff.
Nice.
So she had a good time. She had a good time too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll share a couple of things that I loved on the ship and on the excursions. I don't know this, if this is true for all cruises, probably not, but this one, there was like a theme of people hiding rubber ducks or like 3D printed ducks or any variation of like a small duck that you could find. And so that like kind of became a fun thing for Amanda and I, where Caden will joke that this is not the case, but we really were not really trying to look for them at first.
Austin, don't believe him for a second. He was. I'll tell my side of the story after you finish, Grant.
Okay. Anyway, we ended up finding like 22 of them. We found a bunch of them. So it was just funny, like, throughout the day, just doing our thing. And then like, oh, a duck. And we started collecting them. We got a bunch. And we brought some ducks home for Lily to play with, which we had a rubber duck as a toy for her, brought it to Texas, and on the flight, we lost it. So like, what are the odds that the one thing that we lost, we would be able to replace because people would hide that exact item all over the ship.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, no,
All
it was fun.
Quick, my side of the story, there was one night where I think it was day like 3 or 4, Grant was walking down the stairwell with Tira and I, and he was explaining this very thing. It's like, we're not really looking very hard for the ducks, but we keep finding so many. Like, are you guys finding them? And I look back as we were walking down the stairs, and Grant is looking intently at the walls, like up in the corners, looking at the paintings to see like any ledge. And I was like, Grant, it looks like you are looking pretty intently. He's like, oh, would you look at that? I guess I was.
I guess I was.
Just trained my mind. Yeah. When you're out at sea, it does crazy things to your brain, man.
That's true.
So crazy. Yeah, you got me there. Something that I loved when we were on an excursion is, I'll confess, I've been snorkeling a couple times. I just didn't love it. Like the first time, I didn't really quite understand the gear too well, so I felt like I was just always choking in water and like couldn't really enjoy the experience. The other couple times, when we were in Hawaii with you guys, Austin, I accidentally like kicked a coral, and my foot just got so damaged from that. So I'm bleeding in the water. Yeah. I'm immediately thinking, oh crap, sharks. I get back to shore, and so not super pleasant. This time it was awesome. I had the best time. We're snorkeling with dolphins. Like you put your head underwater, and all of a sudden, like a pod of 5 or 6 dolphins just, swim right by you, and it's the most surreal thing. So, I love that. And I'd never been anything like explicitly on my bucket list, but it definitely feels like, maybe a once in a lifetime thing. So, just appreciate how cool that was.
That's awesome.
Which Morgan shared several things about how like laws around interactions with dolphins are getting a lot stricter, and they're looking to pass more laws. So that could have been something that our kids will never have the chance to do anything like that. So that's even cooler that we were able to do that.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. It's interesting.
That is super cool.
Yeah. You definitely get up close and personal with them, because like to take a photo with the dolphin, you have to hold it in the water. Like the dolphin is trying to swim up to you.
That is wild.
And so me and Daniel had our arms under the dolphin. Basically, like it's heavy. Like, I mean, I expected dolphins would be heavy, but I never thought I'd have to, actually carry one. But anyway, so after I bench pressed it a couple hundred times, it's like, let me go, man.
Wait, so I missed the first part. Were you in the open water, or were you like in a tank?
We were in an enclosed
part of the beach.
So I mean, it was in the water, gotcha. But they had it kind of roped off, I guess. There was a good maybe 15 to 20 dolphins that they kept in that space.
Wow. Yeah. Were they making their dolphin noises?
So many noises.
That was kind of spooky when we first started snorkeling, as we would hear them like making their sounds, and we're like turning around, like, where is it coming from? Like, and then
it is weird. Cool. We were we were at Waimea Bay last year, and we could like hear from all the way at the shore. They were probably like don't know, half a mile out, and we could hear them like super far away.
Wow.
Yeah, it is like spooky at first. Like, what the heck is that noise? And then you see him out there. But yeah,
They're
that's
locating
cool.
you.
Yeah, we're echolocation.
Echolocating.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, highly intelligent animals.
It's true. I bet I'm smarter than them though.
Yeah, if I'm taking the SAT versus a dolphin, I mean,
Yeah, it's no
come
contest. Dude,
I bet they don't even know, trigonometry. Dummies. Just kidding. Freaking love dolphins. Okay, next thing I want to ask you, Caden, is share something. It doesn't have to be like the funniest thing that happened, because I know like I was cracking jokes, you were laughing the whole time, and
Yeah, that's so true.
I'm
Yeah.
just so humorous.
Yeah.
What was something that was funny to you on the cruise? And then the follow-up to that is, what would be something you do differently on your next cruise from this experience?
One thing I thought was funny is there was one day at like midday, I reached out to Grant to see if he wanted to join me for something, and he said, "Oh, I'm actually just watching golf in my room right now." I was like, "Oh, what are you doing? It's like noon. We're out at sea." No, that's not what I was gonna say there. But there was one night at dinner where it was all girls at one table and all guys at one table. And we
I
were
already know.
we all started laughing. And Andrew, I don't know if you've been around him recently, Austin, since we've grown up some. He has a super contagious wheeze laugh. Like as soon as he starts laughing, I feel like Grant loses it. And then next thing you know, everyone's joining and you don't really know what you're laughing about, but you can't stop. But
That's so
we
funny.
were at that point where we couldn't stop laughing, and then as soon as we like settled down, Grandpa would fake laugh and go like, it was kind of like a goofy, funny laugh. You just go, and then we would all lose it again.
That's spot on.
And this probably went on for like 15 minutes. Like we would finally settle down, and Grandpa would just kind of lean in, look at us, and go, oh, and then we would all lose it again.
That's hilarious.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
That little mischievous chuckle.
Yeah, but we were like all in tears, and
Yeah.
Grandpa afterwards was like, it's been a while since I've laughed that hard, even though he was fake laughing half the time.
That's so funny.
Man. Yeah, that was awesome. Grandpa's hilarious for that. Like, it got to the point where the server came over trying to talk to us, but none of us could stop laughing, so he just kind of laughed awkwardly and left.
Yeah,
we're like, dude, I'm so sorry. We're all adults. We should be better. But
that's so funny.
I'm on vacation, man.
Yeah, good old Neville. He took care of us.
He did.
Something I would do differently, I would use sunscreen on the first day. That would have been a very wise decision.
Rookie move.
I just stopped peeling yesterday. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Rookie move, brother.
It's okay. It wasn't as bad as Braden's, who he had like blisters on top of his shoulders and was.
Gosh.
It was funny. He said he got to the point of getting super itchy, which I did right before I started peeling too, but he also had blisters. He had it a lot worse, and he said he met us. I think he just met us at dinner, and he said, I'm glad you guys convinced me to come down here, because I was kind of just sitting in my room like convulsing, trying not to itch myself. I mean, he just looked at me and was like actually convulsing in the moment. I was like, "Oh, you okay, Braden?" He's like, "No." But I hope he's good now.
Yeah,
that was gnarly. Yeah, everybody got sunburned like the second or third day we did the flow rider. And like, we weren't out there for too long. It didn't feel like it was that long, but just kind of like we were having a lot of fun. So we went from like water aerobic to the flow rider to the water slide.
I think it was just early enough too that none of us really thought about it, because it was like 10 or 11 in the morning.
Yeah. That's funny. That'll ruin a trip though. Sunburn on first day.
Well,
tough.
Sunburn in the first half, diarrhea in the second half. Couldn't ask for a better cruise.
Double dragon.
Double whamp.
Double jeopardy.
What
is diarrhea in the second half? Wear sunscreen. Okay, that was your answer. I'll go quickly. You took the words right out of my mouth for the funny thing. Absolutely. that night with Grandpa, just, man, everyone belly laughing.
Yeah.
So funny.
And something I would do differently, I'll just hit this really quick. I felt like I was just so exhausted after dinner from everything that we had done. Like, obviously we just eat so much every night that by 8 or 9, I was just completely exhausted, done for the night. So I didn't really get to do much of the nightlife on the cruise, which there is so much to do that I felt like if I were to do it again, I would maybe allow myself 1 or 2 nights, like budget some energy for the nightlife to do something more. Yeah, like one of the nights I fell asleep by 6:45 and slept for 12 hours, which
Oh
I
my
never
gosh,
do. I never do
that's
that.
crazy.
So I don't
Did
know.
you guys
Maybe.
have windows in your room, or was it like the okay, yeah, so it's
It
like
got
super
so
dark in there?
dark. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's the
Trying to
place to
wake
do
up,
it. Yeah,
was so trippy because you had
I
no
know.
clue.
You have no sign of what
Yeah.
time it is.
It's at
Yeah,
5 a.m. There was actually one night when I woke up because my sunburn was hurting too bad.
yeah.
And I was like, because it took me forever to fall asleep. I was like, surely it's time to get up. I checked the clock. It was 11:55 p.m. And I was like, I was so upset.
uh,
Uh,
Ooh.
that's the worst.
Um,
um,
so I want to go into this last part of the show here, and I don't know. I always feel like at the end of vacations, especially long vacations, and when you're with family and stuff, I get really sentimental. Like I feel nostalgic, and um, it made me wonder this time around, like what version of myself when I go on vacations? Do I behave differently? Am I a better version of myself? Am I lazier? Am I more impulsive? So the conversation I kind of want to have with you guys is when you're in vacation mode, what do you feel like you morph into? Like what version of yourself do you become? And Austin, you've been sidelined for a while since you didn't
Put
go
me
on
in,
this
coach.
cruise. I'm sorry. So yeah, top in here. I want to hear your thoughts on this.
I know. Say I don't have my cousin cruise shirt on, so don't even remember what vacations are like. I'm just kidding. Um, yeah, I feel like Haley and I were talking about this last night. I feel like probably the best version of myself on vacations, honestly. Like I
Oh,
just
for you.
feel I think part of that is because like I feel like light on vacation just because you don't have to deal with as much responsibility. Like you don't have to I mean, depending on the vacation, like you're not cooking, you're not really like cleaning so much, not doing laundry,
no
whatever,
kids.
dishes.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the time there's no kids, so it's just like, man, this is amazing. Like I can just focus on like being here. Like I don't have like a million tasks running in my head of like things I need to do. Like I just feel light. So like I feel like in that sense, I just feel like a lot of the like I don't know, just big like I feel like vacation Austin, vacation Haley, it just like resets our mind almost a little bit. And like, I feel like a lot of the big conversations we've had are like, you know, life changing decisions or just like things that we've talked about like in vacation mode is like, it's just very, yeah, it like puts your mind in a different place. It just like helps me think about like bigger picture stuff. I feel like when I'm on vacation, kind of like what you're saying
Yeah.
about feeling like sentimental and nostalgic. It's like, okay, this is just like a reset. It's like, okay, this is amazing. Like what is important in my life right now? Like what, I don't know. It just helps me do like a reset. I feel like, um,
Yeah,
to,
I respect that.
yeah. But yeah, that's what I feel like.
That's a good answer. I like that a
Yep.
lot. What about you, Keaton?
I would, echo what Austin said. I feel like I become my best self. Like I'm more willing to put a device down and give all my attention to anyone who I feel like needs it for the duration. Like this time with being on the cousin cruise, I feel like I had some good conversations, like good quality catch ups with a good number of the cousins. And I feel like it was just very easy to be intentional with my time. And
Hmm.
I think going off the list you suggested, I would also say that includes being so I think I'm more impulsive on vacations in the sense of I'm more willing to try new things and say yes to things that I think if we were home it'd be easier to say like, oh no, I don't want to go do this or watch this thing right now or do this. But in vacation mode, I think, yeah, I am a little more outgoing and more
Better.
better. Just like Royal Caribbean compared to Carnival.
Mm. Hey, freaking man,
Yeah.
brother.
Um,
Yeah,
I will
that's
say
cool.
one not this is gonna sound like a little bit holier than thou moment that I feel like Tira and I had as we were talking towards the end of the cruise of how it's so interesting, especially on a big family cruise like that, seeing how different people vacation because we all like our ideal vacation is very different. And
Oh
like
yeah.
Tira and I didn't touch our phones hardly at all the whole entire week. And there
Mhm.
were other family members who, like cousins, who were on their phones still a decent amount.
Yeah.
And there's like 1 or 2 nights where Tira was a little upset, and I was like, "Yeah, that is super weird." And yeah, we just talked how people vacation different. For some people, their paradise just looks different than what we have our paradise as. But yeah, we thought that was
Mm.
interesting too. And again, not trying to make it like a holier than thou. That's just like our paradise would be
Yeah.
without devices, full attention. But
Mhm.
clearly, that everyone vacations a little differently. So we thought that was super interesting to seeing that dynamic.
Yeah, no, yeah, Haley and I love talking about that stuff. Like, it's super fascinating to us too. Like, it's like vacationing in general, or just like, because when people come to Hawaii, like that's vacations. Like, we get to see it up close and personal.
Yeah.
Not as much recently, but
You have something in
but
your
yeah,
throat,
especially like
or
yeah, sorry, terrible. Yeah, no, especially the first 2 years, it's just like not even just like device or like people, whatever, like that's fine, or like people do it differently, but like even just like activity levels, like I feel like some like vacation for some people is like, okay, that's my time to like go be adventures, like go try a bunch of things. And like for some people, vacation is like, no, I'm just gonna go post up by a pool and just relax and like not do anything. So like different
yeah,
people's
Yeah.
paces in vacation mode is like fascinating to me as well.
Yeah. Are you
Anyways,
more of a go, go, go person, or you like to sit back, take your time? Kind of, I
I'm
would say let things happen to you, but you're kind of like, hey, if stuff happens, it happens.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know you haven't gone yet, Grant, but we were talking about like our favorite vacations last night. Because so one of the ones that I thought of was our Big Island trip that we did last year, Haley and I. And one of the reasons that we said it was so good was because we felt like we paced it perfectly. Like,
Mm,
we probably err more on the side of like, do a lot of stuff than just like sit and relax and do nothing.
for sure.
But we have also gone on trips where we like try to squeeze way too much in, and then we're just like exhausted by the end. And
yeah,
it's just like,
Yeah.
that wasn't very refreshing. Like, it was fun, but it's just like you didn't really get that refresh time too. So like, yeah, it's yeah, like we're going back in a couple months with our whole family, and so we're trying to plan things like, okay, well, what's a good pace? Like, trying to find a pace of vacation, I feel like is important too. You know?
Mm. Oh, it totally is.
yeah,
It's like, I mean, it's a skill that you have to learn. You're gonna have a disappointing vacation where you're like, man, I was really looking forward to that, and then by the
Yeah.
end of it, you feel let down, like you did something, uh, wrong because you didn't optimize the time. It's always like a bit of a bummer
Hmm.
to, when it doesn't meet your expectations. And I feel like pace plays a big role in that for sure.
Totally. Totally.
Tira and I have talked about many a time since our Hawaii trip, as we've planned other vacations like Italy, the cruise, and some of the like little summer trips that we did, of how we feel like we figured out the pace that we love for vacation when we visited you guys in Hawaii, and it helped that you guys had the
Hmm.
boys, where it's kind of like activity or hike in the morning, and then boys would come home and nap. We'd kind of get time to like relax, kind of get our energy
Hmm.
back up, and then go back out again. I feel like that was like a perfect having some time to like recuperate your energy, and then having the option of go, 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 or the option of just like more chill activities.
Hmm.
Totally.
I feel like that vacation, and I remember talking about this with you guys, how you were like, are you guys like the same kind of vacationers? Do you guys vacation different? And obviously, we had only been married like 5 or 6 months at that point, so
That's
I'm
crazy. Yeah, that's
still
right.
still
Figuring it out.
figuring it out. But yeah, that definitely opened our eyes a lot to the kind of vacationers we are and want to be and prefer to be.
Totally. Yeah,
So it was
I felt
helpful
like
we
we
were able to
were.
figure it out early.
Yeah, totally. I felt like we were similarly paced,
Hmm. Yeah,
but that's a
yeah.
fun trip. You guys should all come out and visit more often.
I'd love to, man. I'd love to.
I
Um,
don't like to be alone with you guys. You make me extremely uncomfortable.
Well, you can
sorry.
bring Tierra
Just
too,
kidding.
Kaden.
Okay.
I would say, well, first of all, I'll just comment like it's cool that you guys were very similar in your vacation style and the comments that you made. I feel like I'm a
Mhm.
little bit different with mine. Um, I am a big routine guy. I like to get into routines and have habits and things that just gotta keep me progressing in the direction that I'm striving for. And I don't feel like that changes too much on vacation. I like routine, so I'm very planned. I'm very organized. Like I'm the kind of guy that I already know where I want to eat, what restaurant I want to be at, and I will have gone to their website to look at the menu to pick out what I'm going to order Because I just get so excited about the planning part of the vacation. Like that part
Like
is
the
part of the
anticipation.
vacation for me.
Yeah.
It can be exquisite, you know? So I get super pumped about that. And I would say as a consequence of that, like either positive or negative, I really try to optimize everything, optimize my time and make sure that like I'm getting the most bang for my buck. Or if it's something all inclusive like a cruise, I'm trying everything. And like there were so many foods I tried for the first time on this cruise just because I could. Like I tried lobster tail, I tried lamb, I tried, vegetables. I'm
Broccoli.
just kidding. Water.
Oh, you tried escargot. That was the other one.
Yeah, we tried escargot.
Oh man, that's
more
fun.
like escar no, because there's no way I'm having that again.
Escar stop.
Yeah, it was mostly just like buttery mushrooms, but
yeah,
mixed with poo.
Yeah, no, that's interesting. Yeah, no, I feel like I can see that in you. I feel like in general, Grant, I feel like you like to optimize just like life.
Optimus Prime.
Yeah, Optimus Prime.
Autobots roll out.
Autobots. I would agree. Yeah, to a fault. And what I've learned about vacation me is if I don't give myself time to hit the reset button and relax and just like not try to optimize something, then I burn out real quick. And like, I can think of several examples in vacations where I've done that. Most recently, like in Bear Lake, there was a day where I had just tried to do too much and all of a sudden just like completely apathetic, completely burned out. And I was like, I hate this. I'm on vacation and I'm like the worst version of myself right now.
Was that the day that you ran up the hill and got your heart rate up to like 300 beats per minute?
Dude, actually, I'm pretty sure I did hit 200 beats per minute.
I know. I remember you saying that. I was like, that is not good.
No, that was like the most I pushed myself in my life. No, that was separate. I'm just an athlete.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I've been pretty aware of that, and most recent trips have learned how to not do that. But I do feel like that version of me wanting to optimize things is a portion or like is a component of the best version of myself where like I don't want to say like I'm high on life or anything, but I just really try to give things the time and energy that makes me experience them in the fullest, I guess. Which can be really fun and exciting until it's just very tiring. So I'll use that as a segue into like we kind of thought about this beforehand. If we had to define our vacation persona in 3 words, mine would be optimizer, planner, and too much of my family's dismay, early riser, because I just love like I'll tell you what, something about being on vacation.
When you're going to bed at 6:45.
Hey, yeah, early to bed, early to rise. Something about being on vacation and seeing sunrises, I just love it. Like being in a different part of the world and like obviously you could see a sunrise any day, but it just feels super special.
I respect that.
Yeah, dude. You gotta wake up, see the sun, touch some grass, eat some grass.
Touch some grass. Nice. So wait, what is it? Early riser, optimizer, and planner?
That's what that's my persona, vacation persona in 3 words. What did you guys put for yourselves?
I said handsome. I'm just kidding.
Handsome, good looking, and humble.
And humble. No, I said these all feel kind of cheesy. Hope you guys like cheddar. I said excited. I said excited, adventurous, and light, which I already said. I just feel I just feel like more willing, like kind of like Andrew said, like more willing to try stuff. Like I just feel light. I just feel get excited. Just feel excited during vacations.
Parmesan, pepper jack.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Colby Joe. Sure. A little bit of Gouda.
Colby Bryant.
No, I feel like those 3 words definitely match what you've described so far, for sure.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, please don't cough on me. I'm trying to decide now that I've shared more thoughts. I would definitely say
better,
better, and more. I would say enthusiastic, happy, and organized.
Oh, good.
Ooh, happy.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Do you remember that guy? I think it was Casey Griffiths, actually, at EFY. He was like, I'm too glad to be sad, too happy to be snappy.
No. You're thinking this was. I actually recently quoted this. It's from. It was the stop talking. Right, I got it. I'm getting
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, it was in middle school. There were two guys that came, and there was like an assembly, and they were talking about drugs and basically not to do drugs. And one guy had like a little drum and bongos, and he's like, and I learned that I was too grateful to be hateful, too stressed, or too blessed to be stressed. And there was a third one. I can never remember the third one.
Too
slinky. It was like a
stinky.
Jamaican guy and some white dude that would just play the bongos and tell stories of how one of their friends died because he drank too much, and then they decided not to have drugs and drink anymore.
What if
I was like, I'm just trying to play knockout once PE starts after this. So,
well, ball with my bros.
Yeah, I think other people have also heard that and shared that because mine was definitely from EFY.
Okay.
So nice try. Let's try to change my past.
Well, if you hadn't interrupted me so much when I was trying to explain that.
I'm sorry. You guys should fight.
Oh, give me a trampoline.
Yeah. Okay. What was your favorite vacation you thought of, or one of?
Yeah. This is tough because I have the worst memory in the world, and I feel like when I do remember things, I'm probably misremembering it. Yeah, dude. Hence the freaking document, lifesaver. One of my favorites was it was one of the times that we went to Florida for Christmas, and there were a few things that made this extra fun. I was probably 11 or 12, so just like.
Oh, was this the year we got the MP3 players?
No, not this year. Also a great Florida Christmas.
Yeah.
But yeah, 11 or 12, like vacation, like that's just a great age for vacations. But anyway,
so right before my mission,
you might have been. I think you were there. I don't remember.
I better have been if it was one of your favorites.
I think it's because you weren't there. That was one of my favorites.
I remember Austin wasn't there.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just hit the highlights why I loved it. For starters, on the drive there, it's like a 12-hour drive, maybe more, from Texas to Florida.
18.
It's like 16 or 18. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So it's like an 18-hour drive from Dallas to Apalachicola, and I think it was Ashley and Cade gifted us just like a bag of gifts, and every hour we could open up a new gift. So sometimes it was like a snack, or it was like a board game or a card game, or they had a bunch of really fun things in there. So it made the car ride just fly by. Like you just always had something you're looking forward to.
I don't think I was on that. So that's cool.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah. Maybe you weren't there, because if I was 12, you probably would have been on your mission.
Yeah.
Well, 2012, we went right before my mission that Christmas. She would have been 13 for. I don't know, man.
What I do remember is that this was the Christmas that mom and dad gave me backyard baseball for the PS2.
Pablo Sanchez.
And I was like probably in middle school, so I was super awkward. I didn't know like how to express my excitement and gratitude, so I went to go kiss mom on the cheek,
on the lips,
and she moved her head at the last second, and I planted one on her, and we never spoke about
and this is your favorite? Are you kidding me?
It was my first kiss.
Amanda's like, where did you practice before this? How did you know?
Backyard baseball.
That's disgusting.
Between innings.
Just
kidding.
2 words, Amanda. Pete Wheeler. That's all I got to say.
Wheeler? I hardly know her. Yeah. Okay. Other highlights. I'm trying to get through this.
Wait, do you guys kiss Lily on the lips, or does she kiss you on the lips?
I do not. Just to clarify.
TMI, dude.
TMI. Because I don't think we've really done it in a while. Like, it's not like we're anti kissing on the lips, whatever. It's just we haven't done it in forever. But Luke laid one on me the other day, and it felt so weird. Like, let's not do that one again.
Yeah, he's also for.
Yeah, I know.
Was that right after he ate like 3 hot dogs? It's like,
Yeah.
I
Just
love
like
you,
dropping
Daddy.
him off at school, like, oh, bye, Dad. Just right on the lips.
Yeah, I was just
Oh,
open
man.
mouth coughing on me at the same time.
That is putrid.
Uh,
PU,
Yeah.
man. PU. Yeah, we'll give Lily little kisses on the mouth, but
Cute.
it is cute, I think, at this age, but not for too long. I feel
Not
like
for 12-year-olds.
once they're forming, once she's forming full sentences, it's probably, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, drive up there was super fun. Grandma actually made it super special because she rented out a beach house for everyone that was there. So we had this like huge multi-story beach
St.
house
George.
on St. George Island.
Yeah.
Did you say I have a story?
Oh, no,
You
I said
said
it was 5 stories. The
5 story? Oh, you have
beach
5
house.
stories?
I
Bye.
have a story.
My bad. Sorry. Yeah, we're just sharing this vacation. Yeah, beach house was amazing. Like the best part about it is it's on this island, so it's pretty secluded. I don't love being like around a ton of people on vacation. I kind of just want to be around the people I love. And so we got like this whole
Which is why I wasn't there for this one.
Yes, I think I might have I don't know, tied you up in the basement or something. But yeah, sandy beach to ourselves. It was great. And like I said, 11 or 12, so I was old enough to spend time with the adults and play games with them and
kiss moms.
Man, I'm never gonna finish telling this. I can't find the right words. Anyway, so super fun. I think I just I was old enough to really enjoy everything and just kind of remember the full experience. Okay, not kissing mom. Oh my gosh, I'm done. Christmas in Florida, 2011 or 2012. That was fun. I loved it. Special year for a lot of reasons.
Oh goodness.
Okay.
All
You're next.
right,
kid.
well, we should end on that.
No, please.
No, to add to that, I think that was so fun because Grandma Chapel already has the coolest house ever between the guest house, there's a little boardwalk to their actual
The
house.
house is dope.
Yeah.
I know, and I'll show Haley it, but they still have it, right? I don't think they ever sold it.
They do.
Yes, but they don't live there anymore.
Yeah. Dope house for sure.
This is probably a recency bias. I would say all-time favorite vacation would be our Italy trip this past month. Austin, are you wearing 2 pairs of glasses?
What was that?
Wait a second.
I'll use 6 eyes.
Italy
No,
trip,
I think
it's got to be up there.
Yeah, I think it was just the most unique, super cool. I think also just the timing of it was really good. Tara had just finished school that last summer, and so she was kind of MIA for a little bit, or specifically she was busy when I wasn't busy, and then I was busy when she was busy, and then she was studying to take her boards to become licensed. And so we just didn't get a whole lot of one-on-one time for a few months, really. So the Italy trip, on top of already being super cool, was just great timing of getting lots of time together where we didn't get her the phone plan, and we basically just used mine for maps and our excursions.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Did you kiss her on the mouth?
So cool. Absolutely not. Are you kidding me?
Ew, gross.
Yeah.
You're nasty, dude.
Is that why you've been smiling the whole time I've been telling the story?
He's waiting
Just
for it.
been waiting to say that.
No, I'm just a smiley guy. Yeah.
I'm sensing a theme here, kid. Now I feel like all your good memories and stuff are involving no phones.
Yeah. There was a short period of time where I tried to convince Tira to let us get
Dumb phones.
dumb phones. Yeah. I also tried to get rid of our TV for a week or two. I go through weird phases like that. Yeah.
We tried that. We got rid of our TV for a couple months. And it actually was not too bad. Felt like I missed out on a lot, though. A lot of stuff happened. Like general conference.
Haley and I are proud because we didn't get a TV until we had been married for almost 4 years. We raw dogged it for.
Well, you guys did have a projector. So don't
And
be
you were Amish.
lying to the people.
And
you were
I
too
churned
busy
my own
churning
butter.
your own butter. Dang it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we've had the same TV though for like 7 years. But traveled across the ocean with us.
Nice.
Nah, good for you guys. Yeah, I remember
Thanks,
when we did put our TV away for a couple
Thanks, dude.
months.
I said thank you.
I heard you.
You didn't say you're welcome.
I'm using my free will.
Okay.
You're welcome. That's how our server said. You're welcome to us. She was a sweetheart.
Yeah,
Jingy.
Sorry.
You're welcome.
That's it. I'm gonna interrupt you one more time. And then I know we've been going for a while, so we can probably stop. But have you guys ever seen? Do you know who Quinn Williams is, the new defensive lineman on the Cowboys? Have you ever seen the video of him doing draft interviews and he sneezes and he blesses himself and thanks himself? Oh, like 4 seconds. He's so funny. He's like talking like,
oh, I didn't know it was that guy.
Oh, bless it. Thank you.
Who's that guy?
Himself. It's so funny.
I feel like that gives the energy of Torian Prince when he explains how to get a rebound in his March Madness interview. Do you remember that?
I do.
Yeah.
Except his was his was like way more sassy. Quinn's was just like it was just like he wasn't. It was just doing it. It just happened.
That's funny.
So funny though. All right, sorry, guys. Go ahead.
And I was gonna say, when we put our TV in a box, I would get it out, watch a Mavericks game, and then put it back in the box. Like it's so much effort.
That's
just because I'm a diehard Mavs fan. But that was back when I just saw my boy Luka Doncic.
Oh.
And
I know. Yeah, man.
Oh no.
Roll.
Reggie? Well, this might be our longest episode of all time, guys.
We should be wrapping it up. Austin, what was
We
your
definitely should wrap it
all-time
up.
favorite vacation?
Yeah, Big Island is one, and then the last one I'll say before I log off here and go help with my children is other one I wrote was England. England was super fun. We went. We'd been married for a couple years, so we got to see where Haley lived in London, and then we stayed with her family, who was hilarious. We were just had many memories of just like being in tears, laughing so hard over there. And then, yeah, it was just fun. London was just super cool. It's like very historical. Like you felt like you're in a movie because you've like seen these places in like movies before, but like being there in real life, it's pretty crazy. So, yeah, that was the other one. That one was super fun, and it was at a time where we didn't have kids, and so we walked like 25,000 steps a day, which is crazy. But like we were young men, so we had the energy.
Yeah, when in Rome, am I right?
And then when in Rome, you do what they do in London. But
yeah, that sounds
okay.
dope.
So I can hear Luke screaming outside my door. So yeah, I'm gonna go.
Sounds like a great place to end.
Yep.
All right. Peace out.
Love you guys.
Out.
Bye.